Hello, welcome back to our channel. I'm Gabs, half of Slip Slip Sis, and today's video is my FIFA scarf video. It is inspired by Carla Courtney on Instagram. So she's at Carla Courtney, and it's Carla with a K. And she has been doing a wool cup, so a World Cup scarf. And we were on vacation for the past, I don't know, like 8 days, and I saw her do it, and it was awesome. I was like, oh, I want to do it. So I'm 8 days behind, but the gist of it is, or at least how I'm going to do it, this is very close to how she's doing it as well, is she made a list of all the countries that are in the World Cup and then assigned a color or a color pairing. So she's holding her yarn double. It's fingering weight. So she's holding it double. So some countries are one color and then she's holding it like, I don't know, if Mexico's red, right? She's holding 2 strands of red together, but then some countries are red and white. So then like if Sweden is red and white, she's holding it together. So every time a country scores a goal in the World Cup, she knits, I think it's 2 rows. She knits 2 rows of, it looks like a 1x1 rib, and is making a scarf. So like the Mexico game started off and Mexico scored 2 goals. And then I don't know what happened next. This all started on June 11th. Today is June 19th. So I want to catch up. I am going to pick out my yarn. I don't want to hold it double because I don't like the marled look. I guess I'll hold it double to make DK, but not to marl it. So I'm hoping that I have 48 distinct colors that look good together. However, one of the like benefits of doing this after the fact is some countries haven't scored any goals. So they do have to play, it's not a round robin, it's group play, but they have to play like 2 more games. But soccer is not that high of a scoring game in general. So I could just use small scraps for it, because I think the highest so far has been 7. But then some countries don't look like they're going to advance. Like some countries don't advance to the next round. So especially those that haven't scored goals. So I don't have to have a lot. Like I think Spain is favored to win. So whatever color I assign Spain, I'm going to do, like I'm going to do a big skein because of just like the odds. Like Spain, France, Argentina, kind of like the bigger, I guess the ones with better odds. I don't really follow the World Cup. I only follow soccer well enough to talk to my students about it, because I have so many of my students who love the World Cup. We had one of my students, we were writing persuasive essays, and he wrote his entire persuasive essay on why Barca, which is Barcelona, Barca was trash. He said the whole essay convincing me, and he had to have like evidence and like he was drawing, which I'm like, great, I'm all for learning because of your interests. So I'm gonna go look. I have like 284 skeins of yarn. So there's definitely enough, but do I have 208, do I have 48 skeins of fingering weight or DK weight that look nice together? Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Okay, I'm gonna time lapse it and then you can check it out. Okay, so I've done it. I've pulled every yarn that I think might work together in some kind of palette. It's a little bit rough, but I have it. I have 43 colors. I know that's not enough, but because there's 48 teams, but maybe 5 teams won't score goals. So my current plan is to sort it again by ones that are in full skeins and then ones that are already caked up, and try and catch up with the ones that are caked up, and have my husband help me assign colors and teams for each one. And I think I'm just going to tag them with Post-its because I want to also make a journal for my uncle that says like what each yarn represents and like how that match went. So it's going to be a pretty big project, but hopefully I don't have to skein up all this yarn because then I'm going to have all this yarn. But I got it close enough. 43 skeins. 2 game day 1 colors. This is Rebel Woolworks. It is a green color. Daniel, do you remember what color this yarn is called? He's shaking his head at me. Nope, we don't remember. Rebel Woolworks no longer dies, and clearly I've lost the ball band. So this is the color I picked for Mexico. It's not exactly the color of the Mexican flag, but the Mexican flag does have green on it, so I wanted to try to at least start matching the flag colors, and Mexico is hoping to go pretty far. I mean, every country is, but the odds are better that Mexico is far, so I wanted to try and have a lot of yarn for that. South Africa didn't score in that first game, so I don't need a color for South Africa yet. And then the next match on June 11th was Czechia versus South Korea. Czechia is this destination yarn. It's under the Christmas tree. I know it does not look hopeful for either of them because I used small skeins, but I will find more if I must. I do have a full skein of this if I need to. So this will be for Czechia. And then this blue variegated is Earl Grey Fiber Company that I'm going to use for South Korea. I do not have a white, blue, and red yarn. Plus lots of flags. Lots of countries use the same, like 7 colors in their flags. So the blue is my South Korea color, and then I don't know why, but this felt right for Czechia. So it's all vibes, no play. This is gonna be Canada, which is a blue that I somehow can't remember what it is. It's an indie dyed. I'll look at the spreadsheet, see if I remember. And then this is another blue. Shoot, I can't remember it either. So it's 2 mystery blues that I can't remember at all. But this is going to be Canada, and this is Bosnia-Herzegovina. Past Gabs thought that she would remember all of the colors for each country. Current Gabs does not. So now I have to go back and label all of them. Only those 4 have been labeled. Everything else, unlabeled. It's going to be terrible. I did it. I labeled them all. It didn't take me that long at all. I've got more to do, but more to knit, rather, and aside, but it didn't take me that long at all. I have finally finished round 1 of the group stage of the World Cup, and it is like July 10th. I'm so far behind. I'm like almost a month behind, but let me show you my World Cup scarf so far. I saw on the internet that the group stage is like 70% of the tournament, or the game. So that leads me to believe like this is a quarter of the way through. So not so bad, even though it's been really condensed. But let me kind of walk you through how it went. So I started out with Mexico. And then this big chunk here is the US game. Then this big red chunk here is the Germany game. Then, I can't remember what game this is. Then this is the, what is this red? I don't remember. Oh, but I was so petty in this section. This blue-red is the Argentina game, or is Argentina's color, because I didn't have a true blue and white, because Argentina is blue and white. So I do have blue. And you're like, McGabs, you have all this blue. Yeah, it's not enough, because Argentina was like predicted to go really far, and they have, right? Because they're in, I think, round of 8 now. I don't know. They definitely made the round of 16. They're not eliminated. So yeah, I needed a full skein, and none of these other blues were a full skein. I actually was really stressed because this blue right here is Canada, and I did not pick a full skein for Canada, and they made it through the round of 16. So I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? So there's that. I do not have, there are some countries that are still not on this list, or not in the scarf, because they didn't score any points yet. I think it's, let me think. I can think of at least 5 that I haven't done yet. I haven't done Spain, Cabo Verde, Panama, South Africa, and Haiti aren't on this because they didn't score in round 1. So there will be more, and we'll see how it goes. I'm really liking this. I hope Anthony likes it too. I think it'll be cute. Like, it's kind of cute on. I'm intrigued to see, sorry, I was deciding to record standing up. I'm intrigued to see how this is going to turn out with like lots of colors on one end of the scarf and then basically not that many colors on the other end, because like it's going to keep repeating the same colors over and over again, like because Argentina's still in it, so this blue color is still going to pop up a bunch of times. And then like Norway's still in it, so Norway's color is going to come up a lot, but this there's some colors that I don't think are going to come up, that aren't going to come up that much more anyway. Like South Korea, I think is this dark blue. Like South Korea is not going to pop up too much. Uzbekistan didn't make it out of the group phase, so there's going to be some that are less. Uzbekistan is actually this color right here, which I thought was really pretty. And this blue-green color is Colombia. And they're my new team that I was rooting for, because now that I was rooting for lots of different teams, right, as we go, but as there are less and less people. I've got a couple students from Colombia who are really big soccer fans, and I can only imagine how they're reacting to the World Cup, because they talked so much soccer in my class this year. So much did they discuss. This was like I think it was Premier League they were discussing, but talking about Barcelona, talking about Real Madrid, talking about Man City, like so much. I had so many persuasive essays on like why one team was better than another team. And I was like, great, give me evidence. Like, I don't really care the topic. We're learning a skill. So we learned a lot of reasons why about those things. So that was great. I really like this. I think it's turning out really good. I like that it's kind of unpredictable. It's a little bit nuts. It's a little bit nuts. I got a little kind of crazy with this yellow. So I don't know. I've got like a lot of red and pink, but what can you do when you assign countries? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I hope Anthony likes it. I think it'll also be kind of cool when like it's wrapped up, because it's kind of a crazy, like eclectic scarf. So we'll see. This was group phase, first round of games. Next time you will see me, it will be group phase, round 2 of games. And hopefully it won't take me a whole stinking month. Okay, see you later.